Actually, let's go ahead and solve this for a variable first. So let's say we want to solve, let's see if we remember how to solve for x. If I was to have 3y plus 4x is equal to 6. Yeah, we'll say. I'm going to say 5 instead. So let's just recap what we learned yesterday when we had to actually solve for a variable. Or should I say solve for y? Which one is easier? Y'all won't be... Okay, come on, DJ. Come with it. Come with it. Like, not wasting any time today, right? You just right there with it. Sierra says subtract. So, Sierra, we're looking for the x. Remember, we want to leave x over here by itself. So, we cannot separate the 4 and the x quite yet because it's being multiplied. But we are going to go ahead and move this whole little situation we got going on right here, like DJ told us. So keep solving it, DJ, and then see what you get. I'm going to let them think about it for a second. But you were so close, though. Don't stop, Sierra. Don't stop, Sierra. Jazz, how you been? How's life going, ma'am? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, congratulations, DJ. Good job. Tests are always sometimes stressful. Glad you passed, though. Hey, Kier. Congratulations. Awesome. How exciting. How are you today? Let's say hi to everybody. Hey, Fine. Hey, Regina. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Keeker. I so appreciate that. You are so kind. Hi, Janet. Like, y'all just don't understand. Y'all can give y'all coins to anybody, okay? Eve, what's going on? Hey, Nay. Is that... No, that's not Miss Emily from last night, I don't think. Is that Emily? I don't know. Hey, Lulu. You said, what are we going to do with the Y? Yes, Connie, I am going to solve it. I definitely am. I was just giving everybody a little minute to kind of look at it for a second and see if they can figure out, because it's different when we have extra variables involved. I know that's kind of confusing, but we're just going to rearrange it. Think about the x. Somebody said yesterday, they was like, focus on the x and forget about the rest, which is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to act like everything else doesn't matter but the x, because that's what you want by itself, right? Thank y'all so much for the likes. Y'all are amazing. Hey, Tammy. So think about this. You are trying to get the x alone. Act like these are just regular numbers, like if this was 38 or something like that, okay? Treat it like that. DJ already told us that we're going to subtract 3y. So we got that part. So we know we're going to move 3y to the other side. Remember, we're just trying to get x by itself. So we're going to go ahead and move 3y to this side, because you're going to have like a lot of information is equal to x. And I won't say a lot, but it's going to be not just a number. It's going to be an expression. Okay, you're going to have an expression is equal to x. DJ, you think you have the rest of it solved out after you subtract 3y? What would be your last step after subtracting 3y, DJ? You figured it out? Yep, Joni, we're going to subtract the 3y. And then after we do that, what's going to be our last step? Hey, everybody. Welcome in. We didn't waste no time tonight. We got right on solving. So that's a 5. You said 1 minus 3y. So I already have a 5 over here. Remember, I'm going to subtract 3y from both sides. So I want to give y'all a chance. I don't want to just jump in and solve it. I think y'all, you know what I'm saying? Divide by 3y. So I'm going to ask you this, Nate. Am I multiplying by 3y? There we go. Shanice said we're going to divide by 4 after we do that. Yes. Hey, Corey. So the 3y is going to cancel out whenever we subtract it. Absolutely. So we got that part. I think we got that part. Let's go ahead and do that part. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 3y. You can do this where it's on the same side, like you stack it. Either I do mine vertically, but some people like to do it horizontally, which is fine as well. But when I subtract 3y from both sides, I'm going to end up having, this is going to cancel out. I'm going to be left with 4x is equal to 5 minus 3y. That's why I said sometimes if you stack it horizontally, it may be easier to see. And then Shanice said, thank you, Kyle. I'm doing my best. All right, and then my last step, DJ, where'd you go? Hey, KS. Good job. You remember. Welcome back. Look at you popping back in. Shanice got it. No, not 9B, Tyrone. Yep. So since the 4 is being multiplied to the x, then we're just going to divide both sides by 4 because that's the only way that we can separate multiplication is by using division. And I'm going to divide this entire side by 4, not just the number. So this is going to simplify down to a factor of 1. And I'm left with x is equal to all of this. Okay, x is equal, there's no common factors because I could make these two separate fractions, but I'm not going to. So x is equal to 5 minus 3y divided by 4. Very good, everybody. Because sometimes that can be kind of tricky, but y'all did amazing. Very good. Crush it. That's exactly what they did. Thank you, Parker. Y'all just crushed it. Like, boom, boom, bam. That's what's up. Very good. DJ, did you do okay? Hey, Action. Oh, your Wi-Fi acting up? Okay. I was like, where did you go? You was doing so good. We did the last step. Hey, Chanel and Cajun. Oh, my bad. That's CG. Y'all want to do another one like this one? I'm so excited because y'all did so well. Good job. That was perfect. Excellent. All right, so x is equal to any questions about that? Are we all good? Parker said another one. Let's do another one. Let's do another one, Parker. So let's say we had 5W P H is equal to, let's not do that one. I don't want to do too much. Let's do 5P divided by H is equal to 10. And I want to solve for P. Oh, okay. All right, so now we have 5P divided by H is equal to 10. And we want to get P by itself. So what will we do? Very good. 5P divided by H is equal to 10. And we want to get P by itself. So act like everything is a number. Act like this is 5P divided by 4 is equal to 10. So DJ, what side is P on? Are we trying to move the 10 or are we trying to move the numbers away from the P? So think about, what can we multiply? Only way I can divide is if I'm multiplying by something. Only way I can multiply is if I divide. Hey, Jasmine. Times the H. Multiply the H. Multiply the H. Because if I'm dividing P by H, then I need to multiply it by H to get rid of it. Remember, we have to do the opposite. We have to do inverse operations. So I'm going to multiply this side by H. And I'm also going to multiply this side by H. When I multiply the same thing in the numerator and the denominator, it's going to cancel out. I'm left with 5P is equal to 10 times H. Now the H, yeah. Very good, everybody. Excellent. Now what's my last step, Parker? We multiplied everything by H since I was dividing. My last step is to Hamina. I need to get the P by itself. And since I'm multiplying, how do I undo that? Very good. I have human, who was that? Hugh said divide, divide, divide. Perfect. Very good. Yes. Excellent. I know. You know, if you don't use it, you lose it. If you do not use it, you lose it. So I divide both sides by 5. P is equal to, so 10 divided by 5 is what? Yes, Miss Freed? Yep, so 10 divided by 5 simplifies down. So that means that's going to give me 2H. Perfect. So P is equal to 2H. Y'all better get it. Oh, that's okay. Very good. Excellent. That's not bad, huh? So anytime you have to solve for a letter, you're going to just ignore it like nothing else matters, right? And we just going to focus on that one letter and remove everything from the side where the letter is. Very good. Good, good, good. All right, so that's what we had talked about yesterday. You want to do another one like this with the division? Okay. Okay, so we have B times H divided by 2 is equal to A. And we want to solve for H. Solve for H. Okay, so Nate, is it? Nayeli, you said divide by 2. Ray segment solve for X. I'm not sure what, yes, we're going to multiply by 2. Mina, I'm not quite sure what you are asking me. Hey, Daisy. Oh, okay, multiply, yes. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 2 since I'm dividing by 2. So that's going to cancel out. I'm left with BH is equal, and I'm going to put the 2 in front, 2A. And what's my last step? I'm going to get the H by itself. So what do I need to do? Divide by B. Very good. 2 times A divided by B. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, user, you're going to put a B on both, divide by B on both sides. Yep. Divide by B on both sides. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Is that better, DJ? Hey, Tim. Thank you. Hey, Jay. Welcome back, Jay. You starting to understand it better? Good. Very good. Perfect. What did y'all learn in class today? Dairy cattle? Oh, you was in animal science today. I was like, what? Yes, Robert, we are solving for designated variables. Oh, you did absolute value equations, KS? Okay, fun. All right, so we got to get y by itself. We're multiplying. It wasn't fun. We have 1/2 times xy is equal to 4. Oh, only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so tomorrow. So what are we going to do to get this y by itself? What do you think? I'm multiplying by 1/2 and x equal to 4. If I'm multiplying, how do I get rid of it? Yep, I can multiply. So I can't multiply by 1/2 because I'm already multiplying by 1/2. Hi, Ashley. Hello. But I can divide by, if I'm multiplying you all, so user told me I'm going to divide by 1/2 x. Yes, you're going to divide by 1/2 x. Remember, we want y. So you're going to remove everything but y. You need to remove everything but y, because we want y to remain by itself. So we have to undo anything that's happening. Hey, Quee. So I had somebody said that divide by 1/2 x, which is perfect, which means you'll multiply both sides by 2. Yes, divide by 1/2 x. Perfect. Yes. So it actually would be x over 2. This can be kind of confusing if you do it all at one time. So somebody has said multiply both sides by 2, which is perfect because that's going to get rid of the fraction. You'll be left with xy is equal to 8. Then if you divide both sides by x, you have y is equal to 8 over x. Because you remember when we divide by fractions, you're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So you would end up multiplying by 2 over x. And that would get you 8 over x. Because remember when we divide by 1/2 x, you would end up multiplying by, because it's keep, change, split. DJ, did I lose you? You doing okay? Everybody get that? Yep, gotta do the reciprocals. Gotta do the reciprocals. If you're gonna divide by fractions, you gotta do the reciprocals. Parker, you good? Perfect. That's why I kind of wanted to do it step by step so you could see if whatever I'm multiplying by, I have to divide by it. And you understand it? Yee! All right, very good. So let's go ahead and jump in. So I want to see if y'all remember linear inequalities from yesterday. Are we good with this, or y'all want to do more of these? Because it's your world. I'm just here for you. I'm getting an understanding of it. Y'all good? So we're good to move? I'm about to start letting y'all gonna request so y'all can talk to each other. Y'all can talk about it and ask answers. So you're gonna have to request to join, and you're gonna say, okay, all right, I'm gonna have y'all request so that y'all can join to ask a question. All right, here we go. Let's do this one. Y'all making me bust my book out. All right, so A, no numbers in this one, nothing but letters. A is equal to P plus PRT, and we are going to solve for R. Monday through Thursday, usually around 8:15. So usually 3 to 4 times a week I try to jump on here. Okay. Okay, we'll do this one, DJ, and then we'll go into, I know you said we were talking about functions. I just want to solidify. Everybody's learning different things. All right, A is equal to P plus PRT, and we want to get R by itself. Hey, child of the Most High. We want to get R by itself. So what are we going to do? A minus P equals PRT. Jonathan, hey, Jonathan. Yep. Oh, I know you know how to do it. Hey, Nay, Jay. Look at all y'all. Not add the P, but subtract the P. And I saw what you put, KS. You were pretty close to it. Look at y'all. Okay, mathematicians. Very good. So we're going to subtract P from both sides. We got A minus P equals PRT. And then divide. Yep. Then we're just going to divide by P and T. So now R is equal to A minus P over PT. Very good. That wasn't hard. Y'all got this one. We good with this. We're going to do linear inequalities now. Y'all are double good on this. Y'all are so smart. Very good. So let's talk about some linear inequalities. Perfect. Thank y'all for the likes. Y'all are so amazing. I appreciate it very much. Perfect. Very good. All right, so we're going to jump into linear inequalities. Just to make sure you remember, what do we do with the sign when we divide by a negative? Everybody remember? So we're going to do linear inequalities. We have negative 3x plus 11 is less than or equal to negative 13. Remember, our goal in algebra is to get x by, yep, flip the symbol. Very good. Very good. If you divide by a negative, you got to flip that thing. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Perfect. Very good. All right, so we may have to divide by a negative. We may not. Let's see what happens. Same steps apply for solving inequalities as equations, except for flipping the sign. So what am I going to do here? Subtract 11. Perfect. So that's going to give me negative 3x is less than or equal to a negative 11. Lost $13. Lost another $11. Yes, you flip this thing. Yes, whenever you multiply by, yep, either way. Okay, Blake. So now that gives me negative 24. And what's my last step to get x all by itself? Hey, Lala. Very good, Nay. Very good. Divide by negative 3. Remember, this negative is going to be applied to everything. It says opposite, opposite, opposite. Everything changes. Very good. So now this is going to become a factor of 1. It's positive. What happens to my sign? Watch your sign. What happens to my sign? Because I divide by a negative. Yep, DJ, I get a positive. Sheldon says I'm going to flip it because it says do the opposite of what you see. Negative divided by a negative. Somebody told me that cancels out as a positive. So I got a perfect. Very good. Excellent. X is greater than or equal to positive 8. If I wanted to shade this in on the number line, would I use an open circle or a closed circle? If I wanted to show my answer. Good. Think about it. Is 8 going to be included, greater than or equal to? Hey, June. Close. Because I'm bubbling that it's also going to be in, yep, very good. Now, what direction am I going to go? To the right or to the left? Where's my greater than? Am I going to shade this way or this way? To the right. Perfect. So that tells me that X can be any number, including 8, as long as it's greater than 8. Perfect. Very good. Very good, y'all. That's awesome. And you remember to flip the sign? DJ, I saw you had put... That's okay. Let's do another one. Because you got to get the hang of it. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Let's do another one. Okay, 45 minus 7x is less than or equal to negative 4. I'm glad. Hey, T-Dreams. Are my real students on here? Yes, my TikTok students, they definitely are. Y'all are my real students. I don't teach in the classroom anymore. I taught for about 10 years. I just tutor now. Chica, it's closed because, can anybody, you know what, instead of me, I don't know who I invited, it was on accident. Instead of me telling you, can anybody tell Chica why it was a closed circle? That was on accident. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to invite you. I don't even know who I invited.
Hello?
My bad. That was an accident. I'm
No,
sorry, Aaron.
no, it's fine.
Bye.
Bye.
Can anybody tell Chica? There we go. Oh, y'all did. Y'all started learning it today. Good. Minus 45. Hey, Lee. These are linear inequalities. Are y'all, Chica, did you see what everybody said? Lee, you in class today? You know you can always request to join. Oh, Chica, do you understand why it's greater than or equal to? Why did we bubble in the circle? So just think about it. Are you good? Let me ask you a question. Because, honey, what we not finna do is be sitting up here trying to guess what y'all talking about. Hold on. Jonathan, I know you know how to do it, hun. Solving for X.
Okay, I'm not familiar with these. I'm used to the equal sign being there, but not the greater than equal. So now that's throwing me off. Do we just work on one side, which would be the side with the actual equation?
No,
No.
we doing the same thing. We still gonna do the same thing. So look, P Money said we still gonna subtract 45 on both sides. We still doing the
Oh,
same
okay.
exact thing.
Well, let,
Yep,
let
we
me just watch.
okay.
Yeah.
Rye said equal to 7. All right, so everybody said I'm supposed to subtract 45 on both sides. Okay, so that's 0. Negative 7x is less than or equal to negative 4 minus 45 gives me a total of how many negatives on this side? Yep, P Money. Okay, so that's gonna give me a total of how many negatives do I have? I had a negative 4. I don't know who running up these likes, but love you to life. 49. Thank you. Now my last step, I think I saw somebody said divide by. Thank you, Parker. Very good. Yes, 49, 49. My last step, I need to get x by itself, divide by negative 7. So my whole goal is still going to be to solve for, that's all, always in algebra, my goal is to solve for the variable, always. So this is going to reduce down, negative divided by a negative is a positive. So this is going to give me an x. Now, I'm going to deal with that sign in a minute. Negative and a negative, 7. What is going on right here? Why am I going to flip the sign, Cheryl? It's the same exact thing except for one thing. What changes, everybody? Because I divided by a negative, remember the negative applies to everything. What happens to my sign? I'm going to flip it. So I'm going to reverse it. Instead of it being less than, it becomes greater than. So instead of it being positive, like the opposite of this sign would be greater than. So you just flipping the sign. Like it's just like we change it from positive to negative. We go from less than to greater than, or from greater than to less than. Negatives always flips everything. Close circle to the right, P Money. All right, so P Money said when we write our answer, we're going to put a 7. Chica, are you still on here? Am I doing a closed circle? Do you agree with P Money? What we doing, y'all? Is everybody agreeing that we doing a closed circle? Yep, perfect. Because it says or equal to, which means I'm going to also be able to use the number 7. So we're going to shade that in, and then we're going to go to the, I saw somebody put to the right earlier. You said what? The sign is called greater
Okay, where did this line graph come from now, and what is going on? Please help.
So if you were to like truly, if your instructor was like, hey, I need you to show the answer, because eventually we're going to graph inequalities on an actual graph. Oh, for real, P Money, good. Okay, T Dreams, hey, y'all grab that in the chat. How do you know if it's closed versus open? Okay, I'm gonna explain this real quick. You so welcome. Yes, MJ, you got it right. So whenever we graph linear inequalities, whenever we give the answer and we say, hey, she said, I want you to show me on a line graph. You say, okay, well, let me bubble in my answer. This is how I do it. Instead of us having one number, you know how we was having x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 4. Now this is saying that x is greater than or equal to 7. Inequalities have multiple answers. Any number that's greater than 7 can be inserted into this equation and it works. I did a little bit of it yesterday. I did a little bit of this yesterday. Just a little bit though. Just a little bit. But I've been on point. I uploaded like 4 or 5 lives today on YouTube. Whew. Hey P Money. So tell me this, and y'all can chime in, y'all can join. Tell me this. Do y'all understand that whenever you solve a linear equation and it says that x is equal to this or that x is equal to this, it's giving you an answer to put back into the equation, right? To make it a true statement. When we deal with linear inequalities, it's giving us, Quee said yes. Linear inequalities gives us a set of numbers. It's giving us a handful of numbers, right? More than just one. Because this is telling me every 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, any number that's greater than 7, including 7, I can insert into this. That's going to help you when you get ready to start graphing it on an actual coordinate plane. Do we always start with what's the BJ? Oh, you studying for your T's? So it's just telling you, it's just giving you more. Oh, okay. I'm glad it helps. So it's just telling you, hey, I need you to be aware that we're not just going to have one number for the solution. We're going to have 7, and every number that's greater than 7 can be the solution. And this is how I show you that on a graph. That's all it's saying. Nothing special. Don't get too flipped up about it. Nothing special. Eventually, when we start doing X and Y graphs on a coordinate plane, then that's a little bit different. Yes, when it's not equal to something, it's an open circle, correct. So let me show you. I'm going to write your little sheet up here real quick. So this is your answer. When it's greater than, less than, or equal to, you're going to have a closed circle. Greater than, less than. Okay? Because this does not include the point. So if it is x is greater than 8, 8 is not a part of the answer. If it's x is greater than or equal to 9, it's like when you bubble in a multiple choice. That means I can also put 9 into the equation and it'll answer it.
Okay, I have a really quick question.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
if the answer could be input into the question, like it actually equals it, that's when the circle is opened or closed?
Okay, I'm sorry, I was reading. Ask me again.
When the answer, like how you put x is greater than 8, so 8 would be able to be placed in the equation for x and it'll be equal or not equal?
So this one won't work because it's open, so it's not included. But if I did it for this one, it would work because it says equal to. This one don't say equal to. So how can 8 be equal to it? How is it gonna make the equation true to make it equal? Does
Oh,
that make
okay.
sense?
So it's just saying if it's greater than or least than, not if it's greater than 2. Okay, okay, okay. I think I'm getting
This
some of it.
Yeah, this says numbers that are greater than and equal to 9. This also, so this is like them saying x is equal to 9 and x is also greater than 9. They just put the signs together. That's all they did. They just put the signs together. Instead of writing it twice, they created a greater than and equal to sign in one. Does that make sense? No, in we don't always start with the number on the left. You don't have to. I personally would always put my X on the left for these because if not, you may not read the inequality correctly. Oh, Desmos, yeah. Anytime it's greater than or equal to, Chica, it has to be or equal to. DJ, good. I will show you of an open circle. Yes. P Money, I am a certified teacher. The line under it means closed. No line means open. Perfect. Yes. Yeah, we're about to do another one. Yeah, did you see how she said, how do we know when to flip it? Lee, do you know when to flip it? Parker says the little line differentiates. Yes. Okay, here we go. Let's do another one. And I'll do one with the open circle this time, okay? And then I'm going to show y'all why it doesn't work. Oh my goodness. Did I not have any that don't have? Are these all equal to? Oh goodness. Hold on. Mm. Let me find one. I guess I did all the same ones today. They all have or equal to sign. Might be. All right, here we go. So this one is a little bit longer, but it's okay. 6 minus 5x is greater than 3x minus 12. Okay, hold on. Let me catch y'all comments. Local extremes on graphs of inequalities. Ryan, I'm sorry. I don't even, that may be a little bit above me. I'll just go right in the algebra. Did you requested me to say something a minute ago? I'm sorry. I do tutor one-on-one online. Yes, Chica, I do. X and Y intercept. Is that the same for functions? Hold on, let me blow y'all comments up because I cannot see. Is that the same for functions? Is what the same for functions? TC. Yes, add 5x. Ooh, okay, so y'all, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Be careful moving your x's to the right side. I know they taught y'all to always move the smaller number, but when you read the inequality, you have to make sure you read it right. I'm gonna go ahead and solve it because everybody's telling me to move 5x, right? Y'all want me to plus 5x, but I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen because you may not be able to read the inequality right. So I'm gonna do it, but that's not what I would do. I would always move everything over here to the left-hand side so that you can read this symbol is different. So let's go. Do y'all want me to move this 5x? Or do y'all want me to move to 3x? Put the variables P money. Yeah. I would put my x's on the left side all the time for this. So I'm going to move the 3x. So let's go ahead and subtract 3x from both sides. It's fine that you have a negative. No big deal. Okay, so this is going to zero out. You got 6 minus 8x is greater than negative 12. Okay, now what we going to do? Subtract the 6. So now I have negative 8x is greater than negative, what is that, 18? It's going to be a little funky fraction. Oh, it is going to be some little stanky fraction. Okay. I was like, ugh. Divide by negative 8, divide by negative 8. This becomes 1. X is greater than or less than. You wrote it backwards. It's gonna be a little raggedy fraction. Make sure you flip the sign. Very good. Look at y'all. Less than. This is a positive. These are both even. So I'm just gonna do x is less than 9 over 4. Just like that.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. How do we get 9 over 4? Do we just simplify it, or?
I divided both of them by 2.
Oh, okay. I actually divided 18 by 8. I was sure, like, I got 2.25, but I forgot that you wanted
2.25. Yeah, you could
to
see if it's a cute little decimal, then you can do that.
Okay.
If it's a cute little decimal, you can do that. What you say on the 18 part? Oh, because you lost $12, then you lost another $6. Now you done lost $18. Does that make sense? Yes. No, anything that's negative became positive because we divided by a negative. Because a negative divided by a negative becomes a, oh, y'all, that's not a positive. I'm just showing you all that this is a negative and this is a negative and they cancel each other out. So I was crossing them out. That's why a negative divided by a negative is a positive. How to know that you have to divide by 2? Because they share a factor of 2. This number is too big. I need to make it smaller. So anytime there's a factor that I can divide in the top and the bottom, I'm always going to do that. Yeah, no, my bad. It's not positive. They both negative. Negative divided by a negative is a positive. Perfect. Just like that. Hey, triple hashtag, what's up? Y'all writing so many comments, honey. Y'all gonna have to request to join because I can't keep up reading them. So if it was 17, no. You talk about to divide? If it was 17, what do you mean? It was raining a little bit today. I'm in Texas. I'm in Dallas. So it was all right. I'm sorry, Hearts. Tell me again what you were talking about. If it was 17, would I be able to divide by 2? Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't divide by 2. Right, you're right. Nope, they both have to have a 2. Thank you for sharing it. Yes, there wouldn't be a common multiple. Come on, Lee. There it is. There would not be a common. It doesn't share. Absolutely. Perfect. Stephanie, so what you mean? Like if you were to divide it all the way down? So y'all good with this one? I'm going to erase it. Let me talk about this for a second. And it's kind of all the same as far as dividing and simplifying. So let's say you had 18 over 2. This would go ahead and simplify down. And it's the same thing. You would still divide by 2. You would have 9 over 1, which is just going to simplify down to 9. So essentially, you're doing the same thing. It's just that sometimes the denominator doesn't divide away. So you're still dividing per se. Does that make sense? Okay. Yep. So same thing is if this was like 25 over 15, well, I know I need to divide both of them by 5. And it's not going to divide away, but it will get smaller. So that'll be 5 over 3. And I'm just left with that. So same thing. Perfect. Y'all so smart. Oh, we almost out of time, honey. You know I get off here at 9 o'clock. Y'all want to do another inequality? Is everybody good on the closed circle and the open circle? You said, why do we flip the sign? Because we divided by a negative. So when it's a negative and Chica, say what you said again, y'all. Girl, you better than you was. All right, Parker, have a good night. See you tomorrow. So Barrick, if I'm saying your name correctly, they have to share basically. They gotta share. They gotta share. Yep, Ian. Hey Ian, you made it in. So Barrick. So here's some notes for y'all to take away. Greater than, less than, open, equal to is closed. If you divide or multiply by a negative, the sign flips. Okay? Always. If you divide or you multiply by a negative, your inequality sign will always flip. Okay? For instance, if I have negative 3x is less than 6, whenever I divide by a negative 3, everything is divided by a negative 3. Okay? This right here is going to somersault down and it's going to go the opposite way because it says do the opposite. Just like this says do the opposite. So this becomes a positive 3. This becomes, it was positive. Now it will be a x. My bad. Positive x. And this will become a negative 2. Does that make sense, Barrick? Oh, good. You are so very welcome. Good. Chica, you got it? Very good. What's wrong, T? What happened? Why you get lost, T? What happened? 6 divided by negative 3? You are so welcome. Okay, so what happened? What type of sign is this? Is this less than, greater than? Is it equal to? Which one is it going to be? Look back over here at your chart. Look back over here at your chart. Are we going to do open or closed? Based on my sign. Are we doing open or closed? We doing open. Very good. Very good. If it doesn't include it, if it don't say equal to, then I don't get to bubble that in on my answer sheet because it's not equal to 2. It's not demure. It's not very mindful. It's not very kind. It don't care about negative 2. It doesn't want to include negative 2 in the answers. Let me try to do something where I can help you. It doesn't, it's not number, it's not its friend. Okay? It's just less than 2. It doesn't include negative 2. We don't care about it. It's not a part of the solution. So we don't get to bubble it in. Hey Ash. And the line will go, it's greater than, MJ. If you ever not sure, put a little arrow in it. Which way is the arrow going? Boom. Choo. Missile. To the right. So anytime you're not sure, put your little line to see where the arrow going. Going to the right. See? Now you always remember. Which way we going? Let me draw a little arrow. Ash, you want to try one? Yeah, I'll give you one real quick. Cause we finna shut it down for the night. Did we put the 3 into the 6? Yeah, girl. We did 6 divided by 3 and got 2. Yep. So that little line, whenever you have, this is a division. So this is x divided by -4. Oh, are you? Yes, we're going to multiply. Ash talk about, let me get a pen. Ash, you supposed to have a pen. You said, so why did we divide on the side with the other one? Because we was multiplying. We always do the inverse. Come on, JR. You got it, Mr. Dapper. So, T, 48. What type of 48, though? Is it a positive 48 or is it a negative 48? So, T, are you in math class right now? Yep, negative minus T. Yep. Chica, we multiply by a negative. So remember, okay, this is what I want. Now, I got another thing for y'all. Everybody draw a tic-tac-toe chart. Okay? I want you to put tic-tac-toe positives down the middle. Everything else is going to be a negative. Okay? This is going to help you remember what you do with your sign. Okay, anytime. This is only for when you multiply or divide. Positive divided by negative is a negative. Negative times a positive is a negative. Okay, so everybody write their tic-tac-toe chart down. Times a -4, it became negative because, yes, Giselle. Hey, Giselle. Oh, no. All right, so here we go. Both sides, since I'm dividing by a -4, I do the opposite of that to undo it. So we're going to multiply both sides by a -4. So that's going to make that go away. X is, remember, if I divide by a negative, what happens? The sign is going to flip. So this is less than or equal to -48. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Flip that thing and multiply it. Don't you even try to deny it. Flip it, flip it, flip it. We keep the signs. -4 on both sides. Yes, P Money. You got it right? Good. Come on, Ash. So when it's negative, we flip it. Yes, Chica. Only whenever we divide or multiply by a negative. Only when we divide or multiply by a negative. It is a closed circle. Thank you, T. Thank you, T.
Hey, the only thing that's getting me is sometimes we are dividing on the side of the equation, and then sometimes we're doing it at the bottom. I don't know if that's crazy or not, but I'm just like, wait, why?
So what you mean? What you
Like, okay, like the other equations we did, we were dividing on we were dividing like underneath it. Like, do you get what I mean? Like we would put the 4 underneath, and then this time it's on the side, and it's like, huh?
I got what you're saying. Okay, because we were simplifying. Okay, so that's what it was. That's what you're talking about. I got you. Everybody cool with this?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody all right? You have to get the x by itself. I think it's because it's a fraction. I am someone. I'm sorry, I'm talking to one of my people that came on. What's up? Okay, so I'm gonna show you I know what you're talking about now.
Okay.
Okay, so you were saying, for instance, when we had 25 over 15, right? And I did like this.
Yep.
Okay, so the reason I did that is because I'm just trying to make that fraction smaller. I'm trying to reduce it. You out? Okay. All right, peace out. I'm trying to make the fraction smaller. I'm simplifying it, so I'm taking out the common factors.
Gotcha.
So that means I'm just doing 25 divided by 5 is 5, and then 15 divided by 5 is 3. Now, when I'm actually solving a problem, so if I have 3x is equal to 15, I need to separate this x and that 3. And I think somebody has said it because I'm trying to get x by itself. I want to isolate it. So this comes more so at the very end of the problem. Now I'm
Got you.
done solving it, and I'm just trying to shrink this answer down as small as I can.
Okay,
That's when it happens.
I
But when
got
I
it now.
actually, yeah, oh, you good?
I'm good. I got it now.
Okay.
I just needed that part. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay,
Now, why did
cool.
we do that? Thank you.
You're welcome. El Dude, what are you talking? Oh, you talking about positive. Hey, El Dude, what's up? Welcome. All right, y'all. So that's our math lesson for today. Y'all did an amazing job. I know y'all ain't y'all ready to rest. Are y'all ready to rest? And I don't want to mess up your name. Amariat, are you? Did you have a question or something? Y'all are welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Heather. A.M. Amariachi. I don't want to mess up your name. You good? I thought you had a question. You came late to the party. You welcome, Queen. Yep, we done. You know, we only go for an hour. What time is school tomorrow? Chica, it's at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm in Texas. You're welcome. I'm in the DF Dub. Yes, it's 10. Oh, okay, Ian. I'm so glad you popped in this time. It's always a joy to have you. We'll get you some rest. Y'all are so very welcome. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm so excited. You welcome, Miss Reed. Thank you. Aw. Thank y'all. Heart you. I'm so glad y'all came. You got it? Okay, cool. Thank y'all for hanging out and spending some of your Wednesday night with me. Thank you for the likes. I can help my son. Ah! Oh, he great with math? Okay, well, good. Well, now you can be like, Mama know math too. You welcome, August. See you tomorrow, A. I don't want to say your name. I think it's Amar. Biology. Okay, Lee. Is it Amarachi? Amarachi? You welcome, you welcome. Oh, that's what you did in class, Miss Reed? Amarachi? Amarashi. I don't know. How you say your name? Come off mute so I can tell me how you say your name. I'm glad. Hey, Mio. She may be gone already. Thank y'all for the likes. I am love. Y'all are so amazing. I had such a good time tonight. And I will put this on YouTube. Oh, you did, TC? Thank you. I'm so glad I'm of any help to anybody. Thank you, I am love. Oh, thank you, Jay. I will be putting this up on YouTube in the next couple of days. If anybody needs to review or look at it, you get ready for the ASVAB, well, go check out my YouTube page. I got a couple of videos on there that may help you as well. I will be back tomorrow. We'll touch on linear inequalities a little bit more, and then we're going to talk about functions. All right. Thank you, TC. I sure appreciate the love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you sharing. And I am love. You are the bomb.com. Thank you. Got me up to 74. Ah, y'all would stop. Nah. But love y'all to life for real. Have a good night. Yes. Oh, thank you, Miss Reed. You have a good night too. Oh, a sonographer. That's awesome. I thought about being a radiology tech, so kudos to you. I'm even thinking about still going back to school. I'm like, I don't even care. I want to enjoy it. Thank you for the heart, Miss Reed. You are so welcome. I am love. I'm glad. Good night, Miss Reed. You are so welcome. Come back and visit me anytime. I am love. RUT. I always wanted to be a nurse. I worked as like a candy striper when I was in high school. And then I was like, everybody DNA, I wasn't really feeling it. But sonography, radiology tech, I just wanted to wear scrubs and tennis shoes. Miss Kathy, you came in here. Hey, ma'am. We finna get off of here. You always come and say. I put up a hezzy test on my page. Just Google it, and it has like 50 questions. I'm thinking about doing it and putting it on my page so y'all can see. Yes, Miss Kathy, you missed it tonight. All right, good night from Detroit. Oh my goodness, have a good night. Thank you, Miss Kathy. You did miss it, but I love you to life. Thank you for my bears. You did. We getting on up off of here so we can get some rest for tomorrow. But I'm glad you came by to see me. What time zone are you in, Miss Kathy? Oh, she done came through and left. All right, well, y'all have a blessed night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank y'all for the likes and the love. Good night, everybody. It's hot.